Welcome back to Ubatooba, my beautiful friends. Today we have another beautiful, energizing, full body yoga flow for you. We are going to start down on our backs today and just starting to connect in with a little bit of breath, a little bit of mindful movement. So when you're ready, come down and let's come all the way down onto our backs. And when you get there, you might choose to just bring the soles of your feet together, just to touch knees, come out nice and wide. If that's not feeling good for you today, feel free to just lengthen both legs down the mat. And then bring both of your hands onto your belly and let's close down our eyes. Just starting to connect with ourselves and our breath in the practice. Letting our hands gently rise and fall on our belly. Know that you've already done the hardest part, and that's making it to the mat. So we can already start feeling a sense of gratitude and accomplishment for taking some time to do this practice, move our bodies, make ourselves feel good. Filling up the lungs, the belly, all of the rib cage. And on your exhale breath, just let go of any sort of tension or anything that you're holding onto in the body. Releasing expectations of how this class might go and just move with intention. Go with the flow, as they say. One more full round of breath, inhale. And big exhale out. Now that we feel like we've grounded or arrived somewhat on the mat, let's just open up through the spine and go through a really gentle spinal twist. So bring both of your knees together and then hug them nice and tightly into your chest. As you do this, you might feel a beautiful lengthening down the base of your spine. And just try and pull those shoulder blades back down your back as you lengthen right down through the tailbone. Keeping hold of your right knee, extend your left leg really long. And then gently just take that right leg across the body into a nice spinal twist, making sure that you're anchoring down through both shoulders and just allowing your spine to just gently twist open. Taking a big breath in. On your exhale, maybe you turn your gaze down your right hand. Maybe you pull your knee over a little more for a little bit more of a twist. Letting go of anything and just breathing in that really nice stretchy feeling. Coming all the way back to center. Let's go the other side. So extend that right leg long and then hug that left knee into the chest. And keeping hold of that left knee with your right arm, let's take it across the right side of the body. I love twisting and opening up through the spine. It's such a nice feeling. It's a good release for the lower back. Big breath in here. Exhale. Maybe you turn your gaze to run all the way down to your left fingers. Good. Let's come back to center now. Hug our knees into our chest. Big ball, like a nice big hug, nice big ball. Then lift your shoulders up off the mat and then just see if you can get your nose to your knees. Squeeze in nice and tight, nice and tight. One big breath in. Extend the arms forward. Come all the way up into a nice sitting position. Dandasana. Take your hands down by your sides. Make your chest nice and proud. We lengthen through the spine, growing tall right out of the sit bones. Inhale. And exhale, hinge the hip. Let's come forward into a forward fold. Your hands might find your calves, your ankles, or if they can, maybe they even find the backs of the feet. Reaching forward, flexing those toes towards the nose. On your next inhale, pull that belly button into your spine, create a little bit more space. And on the exhale, relax a little bit through the head and neck. So it's really long in the spine. And wherever you feel like you've been able to grab onto on your legs, just sort of, it can be a really nice opening through the upper back area. Good, big breath in here. Exhale out, maybe letting go of something, belief, some tension, whatever it is that isn't serving you, and maybe you go a little bit further. Nice. And when you're ready, let go of wherever you were holding on to and just drag your hands slowly up your legs and then bring them down by your side again. Bend your knees so that your feet are flat on the mat, and let's just windscreen wipe our knees over to one side and then across to the other side. Nice little opening up through the hips. This just lubricates the hip joint and gets us feeling a little bit more mobile, seeing as it is the very start of class. Oh, little snap, crackle and pop there. I don't know whether you could hear that. That was my hip. Gently, gently. And then coming all the way back to center. Cross your legs into a nice easy pose, sitting nice and tall. And then reach your arms up towards the sky, big breath in. And on your exhale, take your right arm to left knee. Let's go for a nice little twist again. So a nice seated twist. It gets up a little bit higher in the spine from the one we did when we were laying down. Big breath in, grow tall. Big breath out. All the way back to center, hands reach towards the sky. Again, we feel like we're anchoring down through the sit bones, but reaching our hands up nice and tall to the sky. Inhale. Exhale, twist over the other side. Opposite hand to knee. Maybe you use a little bit of pressure between your hand and your knee just to get a little bit of an extra twist through the spine. Big breath in. Big twist, breath out. When you're ready, come back to center. Place your hands in front of your knees and let's make our way into a 4-point kneel or tabletop position. Press your hands really firmly into the mat and then let's just twist a little bit through the side body. So bring your hips over towards the right side and then turning to look over the left shoulder. Beautiful stretch through the back there. Through the side body, through the side hips. Other side, hips come to the left. Turn to look over that right shoulder. Do 2 more in your own time. So whatever feels good for you. Maybe one side is more sticky than the other. Just slowly, slowly opening up through the hips. Doing what feels good. And just one more other side. All the way back to center. Let's get in a nice stable position and tuck your back toes. So curl the toes under. Nice. Press into the mat and you really want to press the mat away from you. So you want to dome through your upper spine and then let's lift and hover the knees off the mat. Now we're going to hold here. Let's build a little heat through the arms and the belly. We're going to stay here for a few more rounds of breath. You've got this. Big breath in. Big breath out. Now if you can, what we're going to do is extend the right leg long, then left leg to meet, high plank. We hold here. Again, press the mat away, dome through that upper spine and keep your attention a little bit just on the core. We want to make sure that we're building a little bit of heat, a little bit of strength. Big breath in, lengthen. On your breath out, let's drop the back knees down and let's lower all the way down into our chest. Lowering down for 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Cactus the arms out to the side of your mat so they're at nice right angles. And using your left hand, bring it to the left side of your chest and just roll over that right shoulder. So we're opening up through the front body here. And this is such a beautiful stretch to do if you work at a computer or you happen to be on the phone quite a lot. we can tend to shorten through the muscles in the front of our chest because we're constantly pushing or pulling forward. So this is just such a beautiful way to open up through the chest. Take a nice breath in. And big breath out, just sitting in that beautiful feeling. Nice work, rolling all the way back into center. Changing sides, so cactusing that left arm out, making a nice right angle. Taking that right hand beside the right chest and then just rolling over. Maybe the top leg comes back and touches the floor. Maybe it doesn't. Don't pass any judgment. Don't hold on to anything that doesn't serve you. Just enjoy the beautiful feeling of being open, being present, being on the mat. And allowing your body to do whatever it needs to do in its current condition. Letting go of any expectations of how you expect it to look or feel. One more round of breath, inhale. Big breath out. Coming all the way back to center. Placing both of your hands beside your chest, tuck your toes, and then what I want you to do is power up through your quads, okay? So keep them active, lift them so the kneecaps are off the floor, hands are beside the chest. You're going to push all the way back up into a high plank, okay? Inhale to prepare. Exhale, press all the way back up. So nice and strong. Let's lift the hips now, facing dog. Send them towards the sky. Press back through the hands and just start stretching and opening through the body. Oh, that feels nice. Little pedal out of the feet here. Lengthening down through the backs of the legs. Just do what feels good for you. Do what works, however your body is feeling. Take a nice big breath in. Big breath out, settling into this nice downward dog position. Then when you're ready, lift your right leg, inhale. And then exhale, curl the knee and knee towards nose, dome through the upper spine, create space. Send it back up. And then exhale, bring that knee, right knee to right elbow. Good, getting a nice core workout. Exhale, send it back up. Good, knee cross the body this time. So right knee, left elbow, big twist. Oh, so strong. And send it all the way back up. This time, let's bring the knee towards the nose and we're gonna plant the foot between the hands and step it on through. Drop that back knee down and sweep the arms forward, Anjaneyasana. Oh, opening through the hip flexor here. Keep Take your hands down by the floor. Let's tuck the back toe. Low lunge. Really nice. Just stay here for a round of breath. Lengthen through the spine and maybe take a little hip circle just so we can really open up through that left hip flexor. Nice work. Plant both of the hands down, lift up through the hips, and again, press your hands into the mat, dome the upper spine to create the space to lift the leg and step back into your high plank position. Lower down for 5, 4, hug the arms in, 3, 2, 1, come all the way down, untuck the toes. Let's come into a nice cobra position. So lifting the chest off the ground, maybe the hands hover off the ground as well. We're just opening up through the upper back. We've already opened up through the front body, so this position should already feel quite nice. Big breath in. Big breath out, nice. Plant the hands down. Let's tuck the back toes and engage those quads. Kneecaps are lifted. Squeeze the core here, okay? So think that core is activated and on. We're going to press away from the mat and meet in high plank. Big breath in to prepare. Exhale, we press away, high plank. Nice. Downward facing dog, we'll go left side. Again, just pedaling out the feet. If you need a little bit of extra length through the backs of the legs. And when you're ready, meet in stillness. Lift your left leg, inhale. Bend that knee, bring it towards the nose, exhale. Nice dome through the upper back. Send it back up, inhale. And then exhale, left knee, left elbow if you can. Maybe they touch. Inhale, back up. And then exhale, take that knee across the body. Maybe it meets that right elbow. Send it all the way back up. Almost like you're moving through honey. Lots of intention, nice and slow. Then bend that knee, curl it in, and let's place it between the hands. Nice work. Drop that back knee down, untuck the toe. We sweep the arms forward. We have Anjaneyasana. Let's bring the hands down now. Frame that front foot. Tuck the back toe. Extend and engage the back leg. And let's go for some hip circles. Nice work. Maybe going the other direction. Trying to keep that length in the spine. And just doing what feels good. Plant both of the hands. Lift the hips up. Dome that upper back. Then lift the foot. Step back into your high plank. We're going to go through our first flow. Now you can go to your knees. Drop the knees and into cobra. Or you can go straight into your chaturanga, your choice. So lowering down, then cobra or upward facing, whatever works for you. Opening up through that chest. Then lift the hips up, roll over the tops of the feet. We meet in a downward facing dog. Let's walk our feet towards our hands, bending the knees as much or as little as you like. We're meeting at the top of the mat. Nice ragdoll pose. And when you get there, just like we did when we were seated, you can either hold on to the backs of your legs, your ankles, or if it's available to you, you can actually place your hands underneath the soles of your feet and go through that little push-pull stretch. So it's almost like you're pressing your feet down into your hands. They become anchored and you almost want to pull and let go out of the upper back, just getting a nice big back stretch. Nice work. One more round of breath. Inhale, lengthen through the backs of the legs if you can. And exhale, maybe you go a little further. Release the hands from wherever they are. Take a nice little halfway lift. Exhale, forward fold. Bend the knees, root to rise. We stand tall, sweep the arms.
Root to rise, lift your arms up and overhead into prayer position and then bring them right down through heart center.
Beautiful work. We're going to come into a twisted chair pose. So from here, bring the feet together, big toes to touch. Take your hands into prayer position and let's sit down. Send the bum back and down, back and down. Good. Focus on something not moving, and we're going to twist over to the left side. So taking the right elbow onto left knee, let's take a nice twist. And just like we did earlier, you might want to use your elbow, press it into the knee, just to open up and twist through that spine a little more. Take a nice big breath in. Exhale, return to center, staying low. Building a little fire in the legs. This feels good. Change your perception of the feeling. Inhale. Exhale, twist other side. Maybe that elbow finds the outside of that knee. And you can use that to really twist and rinse open through the spine. One more round of breath. Maybe you drop the hips down a little bit more if you can. Lengthen through that spine. Inhale. Exhale, forward fold. Little release in the knees and the legs. Halfway lift, inhale. Exhale, forward fold. Bend the knees, root to rise. We come all the way back up. Hands come to heart center. Let's sink back down into our chair. Let's build on this a little bit here. It's gonna get fiery, it's gonna feel good. Take an inhale breath to lengthen through the spine, and then exhale, twist over to the left side. Once you've got that elbow hooked onto your knee. Turn your gaze down towards the floor. Place all the weight into your left foot, and then maybe see if you can lift that right foot up. Good, keep that. Hold on to that. Place the right foot down. Inhale. Exhale, let's move to center. Other side. Inhale to prepare, lengthen through the spine. Exhale, twist over to the right. When you get there, turn your gaze down towards the floor. Place all the weight into the right foot. See if you can lift the left foot up. Good, challenging our balance. Round of breath, inhale. And exhale, place the foot down. Come all the way back to center. Exhale, forward fold. Halfway lift. Forward fold. Root to rise. Let's sweep the arms up and around. Catch a prayer, maybe overhead. Hands down through center. Come back down into our chair pose. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, twist over to the left. Good. You sort of know where we're going here. Have faith, have trust. Turn your gaze towards the floor. All the weight goes into that left foot. Lift that right foot up, balance. Good. Extend that right foot back to the back of the mat if you can. Welcome in any wobbles. Twisted crescent lunge. Really nice work. Like we did when we were practicing through our plank, high plank to low plank, really want you to engage that back leg. Make it strong. Inhale to lengthen. Exhale, twist. Good. Unravel the hands, place them, frame that front foot, step back into your high plank. Take your version of a flow, so you can go all the way to the floor, knees, cobra, or you can go chaturanga, upward facing, downward facing dog. Walk the feet to the front of the mat, bending the knees a little or a lot, bending the knees a little or a lot, depending on where you're at. Take a nice halfway lift. Exhale, forward fold. Bend the knees, root to rise. Come up, catch a prayer through center. At the same time, we take a little seat. Good. Inhale to lengthen. Exhale, twist over towards that right side. Good. Turn that gaze down towards the feet. Let's place all the weight in the right foot and let's lift the left foot off the ground. Nice. Extend that left leg long. Twisted crescent lunge. Ooh, that feels good. Nice work. Stay strong through front and back foot. Inhale. Exhale, twist. Nice work. Slowly take that elbow off the knee. Come forward, frame that front foot. Press the hands into the ground. Create that space. So dome through that upper back. Lift the leg high, step back. High plank. I was going to say high lunge. Nice work. Let's take it through your flow. So bending at the elbows, coming down halfway or all the way to the earth. Upward facing or cobra pose. Or we may go away into downward facing dog. Let's walk the feet to the top of the mat. You get there, nice halfway lift. Exhale, forward fold. Bring the feet together, big toes to touch. Bend the knees, root to rise. Change this time. Lift the heels up off the ground, so we're on the balls of our feet. We're going to lower all the way down, down, down. Hold at the bottom. Good. 3, 2, 1. Let your hands find the mat. And then slowly let your bum find the earth. Into the center of your mat, just so we have enough room. We're going to return to that stretch that we started with at the start of the class. So sitting down nice and tall. Press and anchor the sit bones into the ground. Maybe using your hands to lengthen through the spine. Take a big breath in. And exhale, tip forward at the hip. And let your hands land somewhere on your legs. So that might be the calves, the ankles. You'll probably find that you can get a little bit further than when you started and your body feels a lot different, which is nice after we've opened up and moved through the body. Take a nice big breath in here. And exhale, maybe you go a little more. Try and think about releasing any tension or any stories that you might be telling yourself from holding on to the backs of your legs. The hamstrings are a cause of tightness for a lot of people, probably because we do a lot of sitting. So stretching them out can sometimes bring up funny emotions or frustrations. Try and let go of each of those with your exhales. Not to worry about it. Know that you're here doing the right things for your mind and for your body. Take a nice big breath in. And exhale. Release your hands from wherever they are on your legs. Slowly coming all the way up to our sitting position. Placing your hands down by your side. Bring your feet flat onto the mat. Let's windscreen wiper those legs again like we did at the start of class. So just over to one side and then gently over to the other side. That's feeling good. Then when you're ready, lengthen both legs down long along the mat. Sitting up nice and tall, let's extend the arms forward. We're going to move like we're moving through honey here. So I want you to curve through your lower spine really slowly. We're going to roll all the way down into our backs and hopefully just imprinting one vertebrae at a time. Hold on to it. Almost there. And then coming all the way down. Getting ready for our final posture of the class, Shavasana. Just taking your legs as wide as the mat. Letting your feet naturally splay out. Getting out any little wiggles or wriggles. Maybe pulling the shoulders away from the ears. Keeping the palms face up into the receiving position. Allowing your body to adjust after the work that it's done. Take a nice big cleansing breath in. Big cleansing breath out. Allowing any thoughts or feelings to just float away with each exhale. Maybe just start thinking of one thing that you are grateful for today, whether that's making it to the mat, for your beautiful body, for your amazing mind, your spirit. Just fill up on that gratitude, allowing it to cultivate positive feelings, emotions, vibrations throughout the body. Know that at any time throughout the day you can use this thought of gratitude to dissipate any other feelings that might arise that could lower your vibration. And when you're ready, moving like you, maybe that means taking your arms out towards the side or bringing your knees into your chest, whatever feels nice for you. And then when you're ready, let's make our way up into a comfortable seat. However you get there is completely okay with you, just moving organically, trying to keep the eyes closed down if you can. And then when you do arrive, anchor down through those sit bones, grow tall, through that spine, feeling confident, strong and proud from the practice that you've just done. Take your palms facing up on your knees. Inhale that thought of gratitude. Exhale it out. Again, letting it wash over you. Those feelings, those good vibrations will stay with you for the rest of your day or the rest of your evening. When you're ready, bring your hands to prayer position. Let's bow our heads in gratitude, thumb tips to third eye. And together we say, Namaste. The light in me sees the light in you. That was such a nice little twisty practice to do with you. I hope you all enjoyed that, and I hope that your spine is feeling super mobile, that your chest is feeling nice and open, and that you are feeling good, because that is what we are all about. We are the supplier of good feels, and we want to make you guys feel as good as you possibly can by cultivating healthy habits for your mindset, feels, and fitness. We upload every single Tuesday, my beautiful friends, and stretch series every Thursday. And also we're adding Pilates into the mix, and it'll be a weekly video, but that one's a surprise whenever it gets uploaded. Just depends. If you have any questions or comments, please don't hesitate to get in contact with me on Instagram at Ubatooba, or please leave a comment below and we'll be happy to help you out. Enjoy your week, my friends, and I look forward to seeing you all soon.